chapter I was just talking about a little bit ago, but anyways, it says, pray that we have an open door for the word. Well, along those lines, I'm not talking about praying. What's up, Salsa Man? What I'm talking about is when crap hit the fan in my life a couple years ago. One perspective of what happened, you could say, well, because so many doors were open in so many different areas, you could say, well, everybody turned their back on you and those doors closed. But that's not true. Here's what's true. What's true is the Lord had opened up a door somewhere else, and He focused the path and made it really easy for me to follow the way He was wanting me to go. But you lost your wife and your farm and all this other crap. Yeah, and there's 1,000 women lined up wanting to be my wife, and there's houses on top of houses and whatever. I don't need that. That ain't a need. Oh yeah, there's times when I think it is. Here's what I want to say to those of you who did turn their back on me. All that stuff, I don't care. I forgive you before you even did it. You're off the hook. Don't leave yourself on the hook. So really, as much as I fought and kicked against it, it's made it really easy. Simple. My life is simple now. And I'm about out of debt. No thanks to. Never mind. Thieves in my life, you're forgiven. All you thieves, you're forgiven. I don't even care. For the same reason I don't care about any of the rest of it. So, my more advice to you would be this. If a door closes in front of you, not all doors, pay attention what's going on. If you got any kind of spiritual discernment at all, open up your eyes, look up. Where should you be going? You know. I'm sure of it. You know. The Lord's not going to leave you hanging out there. He said He'd never leave you, never forsake you. He's not going to forsake you out on leave you stranded on some island not knowing where to go. I knew, if I'm honest, I knew from the moment I got born again what I was supposed to do. Now, did I understand it? No. When I told people, did they laugh at me? Yeah. Did they think I was full of it? Yeah. I don't care. It's coming to pass in my life daily. Exactly what He told me. Exactly what I knew. Exactly what was in my heart. It's happening. And if some people can't go with me there, that's fine with me. That's their loss. Because most of them made the decision they didn't want to go anyways. It's tough. Real tough. Especially, I love some of these people. But it's been clear to me how many doors have closed lately. Which, hey, guess what? It's just something else I don't have to be concerned about. So what am I concerned about? Well, where I'm headed right now. One thing He told me to do. Get in River Gate, serve. That's what I'm doing. That's where I'm headed. Would I rather be at home with my dog? Yeah, probably. But there's nothing better than serving the Lord and being where you're supposed to be. He redeems the time with my dog. I see that happen all could love a dog. She is the best, perfect, most perfect pet I've ever had. And that's saying a lot, considering the last dog I just gave up was such a good dog and so smart. It's uncanny how they act so much alike. They do some of the same stupid little things that have my heart. Grayson, Ellie does. But I'll digress from that. Golly, what is all this noise? Back to the open and closed doors. I'm not saying if a door closes in front of you, not to kick it open. Okay, just know which doors to kick. I'm a door kicker myself. But in scanning the horizon and seeing the closed doors over here and these over here, that's fine. Hey, you don't want me to preach in your church? I'm cool with that. Because for that door that closed, there's 10 more that opened up over here that are ready to receive this word that I have. And if the Lord tells you to have me in and you don't, that's on you. So I'm not concerned about that. And I'm not just talking about open doors to preach. I'm talking about all open doors. The Lord's already positioned me with some people where I don't have to stress about buying a vehicle ever again the rest of my life. Never. And if you want to know, I'm believing for the same plug with clothes. I'm believing for the same thing with every area of my life. And it's happening. It really is happening. And I give God the glory for all that. I'm sure I have some big announcements by the end of the year, but next year is going to be amazing. I'm just giving you your Christmas. The 1st of August. I didn't give you one in July. Jeremy mid-year checkup. I am healthy. I will not get COVID. Still wondering where the flu and the common cold went, and some of these others, maybe even bronchitis and some of this other stuff. I haven't heard much about any of it lately. Did everything go away except COVID? Makes you wonder what they're spraying in the air. So, listen, you don't have to live by their rules. You can use the other book. You can use the Bible and live by those rules. See, you don't have to live in the world. You can live in the kingdom. I live in the kingdom. I go by I do kingdom business by kingdom rules. I tithe my first 10% of everything I get. That leaves me the rest of the 90 blessed. No, I'm not trying to get your money. I'm trying to tell you how you can make your money go farther, way further. I'll tell you how you can keep it from being robbed. And cursing yourself right off the bat. You may not understand it. I don't understand it. I do it because I read it. I got it in my heart on the inside. That's another way to keep doors open. It's another way for brag about. I live alone in a shack, and my truck has over 300,000 miles. And I'm not complaining. We're gonna ride this donkey till she craps out on me, which will be a long time because I'm a tither and the blessings all over it. So I think that's about all I had on my heart to share. Remember, mind your business. Watch the open doors. If you see doors closing, look and see if it's for your best. Because, listen, you don't know what's best for you. Stop acting like you do.